How many hot dogs How many glizzies you throwing back on National Hot Dog
6.
Day? 6? I think I could do 3.
I could probably do 4. Yeah, 4, something like that. Depends how big they are.
Whoa, that's what she said.
And welcome back to the Unfiltered Show. Dante, how we doing this week?
We're doing great. Different setup this week, obviously. We are not together, which is first for us. Um,
Just doing trying out a little new virtual,
yeah,
virtual, just in case, you know.
never know. I might be somewhere. I guess I might be somewhere. But yeah, just good week so far. A little hot out there as usual.
Very hot today. Wasn't too bad though. It got a little better for sure.
Yeah, humidity sucks. I'm tired of that shit. But other than that, it's a
Other than
good
that,
week.
yeah, not too much going on. We got one more week till the Olympics, like we talked about last week.
Yes.
Philly sports.
Philly
Nothing
sports.
crazy this week.
I
Yeah,
mean, I want to start with the Phillies this week.
yeah. We start with the Phillies.
Just because I want to talk about how Alec Boehm really showed up to the home run derby,
He did. He
made all
was great.
them made all them naysayers, regret their words because they were talking all that shit that he was gonna be out the first round. I only think they thought he was gonna hit 10. Meanwhile, dropped 21 the first round to beat everybody. I think,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
he had 21. He was the 1 seed going into the semis.
Yeah. And then unfortunate turn of events, he did lose in the semis, which honestly, like I said, he put up a good fight. It was a good show.
It was.
And I like how he didn't change his swing like really that much. I mean, there was a few times where he was trying to really crush it, where you saw he was a little off balance and the swing wasn't as level as we're used to seeing. But overall, I mean, I think he did a phenomenal job in the home run derby. He made it entertaining.
Yeah, he was
Um,
really good. Once he got to the swing off, I knew he probably wouldn't get it,
yeah,
just
he's just
because
not that. He's not that
Teoscar
type
was
of
kind
hitter.
of was hot, kind of there.
Yeah, he wasn't
But
that type of a hitter anyway. He's not like a swing
three,
for the fences hitter.
yeah, I mean that's why he only has 11 home runs this year.
Did you think? Do you think the jug of water that Bryce Harper brought to the game to the home run derby helped him at all, or do you think that was all for show?
No, it helped him. I think it had vodka in it.
Do you think it was comparable to Michael's special? What was it? Michael's special?
Special juice? No.
No, what was it? What was it?
Formula? Formula?
From Space Jam. It
Oh,
was
special.
all,
I think it was just special stuff.
yeah, Michael's special stuff. Do you
Yeah, it
think
was
it was as good as Michael's special stuff or
probably
better?
better. Straight. It probably came straight from the Schuylkill River.
So it gave him superpowers, basically.
It gave him the superpowers. That's why he got hot.
Fair, fair, fair. I mean, he was crushing it. So that the water had to do something. Good thing Bryce Harper brought that out. But yeah, overall, just a great showing from Alec Boehm. And overall,
Did you go back? Did you watch the whole thing,
I
or at
didn't.
least watch Bohm bat?
I watched Boehm bat. I did not watch whoever else came next because I don't care about anybody but Boehm, obviously. So I didn't watch the finals. I did watch the beginning though. I did watch the beginning.
That's good.
If
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about.
It was really good though. I think the format was new this year.
It was a cool format too. I
It
actually
wasn't
liked
too bad. 40 pitches might be
a lot.
a lot.
And you get what 5 minutes it was, or 3 minutes.
3 minutes,
3 minutes,
and then the
40
semis was
pitches.
27 pitches and 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think the format was good. It could use a little adjustment, but for the first time using it, I thought it was really good. It was fun. The batters kept going. It wasn't a lot of stop and go. They gave him a timeout. I thought the timeout was really smart.
Yeah,
Just
they usually do. I think they've done the timeout in the past.
but yeah,
But
how'd you feel about that? At the beginning, like the real beginning,
it was good. I like
like the
the
national anthem.
the intros. Oh, the national anthem. Yeah, uh,
Marcelo Hernandez was killing that shit. He was making that shit hilarious. I love
it was
him.
funny. It was good. Really good. He had really good introductions. The national anthem.
National anthem on a scale from
Uh,
1 to 10.
Prayers up for her. You know,
Prayers up for her. Yeah,
for whatever her Ingrid Andress. She
a wild one.
she put up a battle with Fergie for worst anthem ever. So
It was one for the ages for sure.
not one we'll never forget.
One will never forget.
You think
Still to this
gone
day,
into your head you could do a better anthem?
I could do a better anthem. Period. Like, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying I'm a great singer or anything, but I mean, she was down immensely. I mean, she's a professional too. No, she had to be messed up. She was drunk or something. So yeah,
Hopefully
she's
she
way
gets
better than that.
hopefully she gets the help she needs. But
God,
yeah, it was
hopefully.
bad though.
Whew,
At the time when no one knew what was happening, it was funny. It was bad.
that was funny.
Bone was laughing.
Bohm had me dying because I watched the video, the highlight of her singing the anthem, and it showed her at first, and then it showed somebody else, and then it showed Bohm, and Bohm was looking down, and all of a sudden he peeped up, and then he was just smirking. I was like, oh, this man's laughing dead in her face, disrespectful, but it's a Philly thing to do.
Got it. I mean, it was funny. I was laughing.
I was laughing.
It was definitely a little crazy for sure. So,
the national team did lose the All Star game though, which kind of sucks.
Yep, National League losing the All Star game like they do.
10 out of the last 11 years.
Yep, they won last year. That was it.
Yep.
With Rob Thompson. So they'll win again next year when the Phillies go to the World Series.
Hopefully. Shit.
But big home runs out of Shohei and Duran. Absolute bombs.
Yeah, Duran really turned around. I mean, I remember like yesterday we were watching him live at Fenway Park, and I'm pretty sure
he was ass.
I'm pretty sure the game we went to, they lost the Red Sox lost like 23-5. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, and I even think it might have been even worse.
It was almost a record-setting loss. I remember that, but I also remember that one of the hits that Jalen Duran went for dead went over his head, and like he lost it. And I'm pretty sure it was an inside the park home run. So from going to watching him being that bad, for him to become the All-Star MVP, I mean, good for him. Love a come-up player.
28-5. He was 1 for 5 in that game.
I'm pretty sure he had an error.
Some errors.
Yes, he did. But no, overall, a great game. I like the jerseys. I thought the jerseys were nice.
Kelly said those AL ones were absolute ass.
I like the NL ones. I thought they were both okay.
NL ones were much better.
I thought the hats were nice.
I think the AL just like clashed a little bit. It was too like it was like bright somehow, but also like dull. It was weird. Like the red clashed with whatever color that was. Although I don't even know. Those aren't Rangers colors, so I don't understand what any of that shit was.
Yeah, they were not at all.
Rangers are navy blue. That was Marlins blue.
Yeah.
And they definitely don't have any fucking tan or whatever that is in there.
Nope. It's black. It's blue, white, and red.
They should have done black, navy blue, and then they should have did white and red, or red and white. Would have been a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, the choices weren't great, but I think overall they weren't like horrible. I actually really like the hats that they made for the All-Star game.
The hats were nice.
The hats are nice. I fuck with the hats.
The hats were pretty good.
But yeah, that's all really going on for the Phillies. And the Sixers, I almost think the
Sixers just some summer league stuff going on, of course.
Oh yeah. Jared McCain balling out.
Player of the game last night, 21 points or whatever night it was. Made all his foul shots. Was hitting some long threes. And one foul.
Yeah, just everybody's playing really good. Ricky Council's
playing good. Jeff Doughton, good. Bona has been playing pretty good when they get him in there.
True, I agree. I mean,
they have some young guys in there.
Yep.
Someone said that McCain should be rated higher than 70 in 2K.
He's a 70 overall in 2K?
Yeah. Ronnie 2K said no, that's all he gets.
You're telling me he's only 3 overall grades better than Ben Simmons? I mean, let's be real here, guys.
Ben Simmons is a 67?
Yes, he is.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep, Ben Simmons is a 67 overall. You're telling me Jared McCain is only set 3 attributes better than him? I don't know. I mean, if Ben Simmons was like a 57, I'd be like, okay, 70 is pretty good for Jared McCain. If Ben Simmons hasn't played a game in, what, a year? 2? I mean,
he's gonna lead them this year, although I'm pretty sure they're trying to trade him.
They are literally trying to trade his ass. They don't want him on the team no more. Nobody wants him.
Sixers power forward incoming.
I don't think the fans would ever let him back into the city. I think it'd be a brawl if he ever tried to step foot in Wells Fargo ever again. Other than on another team.
We didn't sign anybody this week, right?
No, and sadly Gary Trent Jr. went to the Bucks. So...
Trent went to the Bucks. Campaign went to the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, didn't. I wanted campaign back, but like I wasn't too upset that he left. I mean, we have a lot of
Yeah,
guards. We have a lot of guard
I
play.
think Sadiq Bey's still out there,
I would
right?
love Sadiq Bey.
Sadiq Bey, and then who else was out there? Paul. I know Paul Reed went to the Pistons.
He did. He did. Went with Tobias.
There's someone else I can't remember. That's like pretty good. We got Lowry. I don't remember if that was last week though or not.
Yeah, no, we didn't talk about that last week. We said we were talking to him, but we never fully.
We got Kyle Lowry back. Good little veteran off the bench. He's not our second guard, thankfully, so we kind of can use him in better spots than they did last playoffs. So
We don't have to rely on him getting a bucket. He didn't actually play point.
yeah, I mean he had a good couple of games, but he was forced to. So
For a veteran player, Kyle Lowry played amazing. It's just like I don't want him to have that responsibility as a veteran. As a veteran, I would love him to just be that voice for us when we are like messing up, and then help the younger players. And then when he has to get in the game and actually, do something, I can count on him because he's a veteran and he doesn't have to kill himself every single game because that's what the other players are for. So.
yeah,
But overall, I like the signings and all that so far. Everybody looks good. We're looking great.
yeah, need a few more guys. Another 4, probably another 3 or something.
Yeah, definitely still need some signings, but
We'll get there for sure.
well, it'll come in time. I mean, right now, there's not a lot of guys out there. We don't have a lot of money left. We're thin
true.
over here. We're thin. But I mean, the team looks overall fantastic. I mean, I have no complaints about how we built the team this offseason at all. So
Then we got the Flyers. They officially signed Jet, and
yes.
then
Not
that's it.
much. I would say I recently saw they signed their draft pick from this year.
yeah, Jet.
Oh, he was the guy that they signed. I think maybe it was somebody else then.
They probably sent another couple draft picks too.
Yeah, I think I saw somebody else they signed, but the Flyers is kind of quiet right now. I mean, it's the off season. I think training camp actually just started this week for Flyers, so we'll have hopefully more to talk about them as the weeks come about the next few weeks.
And then Eagles, really nothing. Camp starting in like a week or a week and a half. So we'll get to see out there. But nothing has happened, I don't think, right? No injuries, no signings.
I gotta say, football is pretty quiet right now. Like you said, training camp I think started this week.
Maybe we'll do some fantasy stuff over the next couple of weeks. Add that in there. Get some
talk about
some pre-draft strategies.
some sleepers.
Some sleepers. Oh, the overhyped.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that. We got a few overhyped for sure.
And then yeah, so for this week we decided to do some nostalgia. We were looking on Reddit. Topic of the week. So yeah, we wanted to talk. Do you have any nostalgic things, Dante, that come to mind?
I got a few right off the bat.
Go ahead.
The first one's very random. I think it's a personal one, but every time I put on a baseball mitt, I feel like I just get like nostalgia of when I was a kid. I used to be playing baseball, little league. I don't know why. Whenever I put on a baseball glove, that smell, it's a good time. Always nostalgic for me.
I think a lot of people like that. A lot of people like the leather smell, especially when you're just like sitting around, maybe like in the outfield or whatever. Just put your glove to your face and smell the leather.
Right? Isn't it just? It just reminds me of like the good old days. I don't know why. Another one is whenever you put on an old ass movie, and I know people who watched like VHSs know what I'm talking about. It's like in the beginning when it says like this featured or this feature film or whatever. And it was like THX. Like, when was the last time you saw like THX?
Oh, THX and like Panasonic and all of them.
Yeah. I can't. There's one more. It's like that I remember. It was like a blue screen.
Like Paramount. I mean, I guess you get the Pixar ones too.
No, we still get Pixar. We still get nowadays though. Like they still make Pixar movies. Like I'm talking about like
Warner Brothers.
No, that's a good one too. Like when they used to change it. Like for like Batman the animated series, they used to like make the cop lights, like spotlights come out of it. Yeah. And then they used to like bring it right into the opening of Batman animated series. That's nostalgic for me.
That's a good one. Like how about like Saturday morning cartoons? Wake up,
like watch like some Ben 10.
From 9 to 12 or 1. Gotta watch all 17 thinks they're on Ben
What channel?
10.
What channel were we throwing on though?
WB 17.
Oh, WB 17. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
about like Pokemon.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah, they were
Jackie
that channel
Chan,
was
Jackie Chan Adventures,
Adventures. Hey, the greatest show ever made.
Shaolin Showdown, was that on there?
That one I don't know actually. What was it called? Shadow and Showdown.
Shaolin Showdown.
Shaolin Showdown. Oh, I don't know what that was on actually.
It might not have been W17. I think the Dragon Ball Z was Cartoon Network.
Dragon Ball Z was Toonami.
Toonami. That just ended, right? Toonami.
Toonami and Cartoon Network officially like are sold. Well, no, Cartoon Network just sold their like business, but I don't know if Toonami is a part of that. I mean, Toonami doesn't really exist anymore, but I don't know if they were a part of this selling of Cartoon Network.
I think they were.
Oh man, I'm down immensely. That's so sad.
Also had Animaniacs.
Yeah.
Like
a Nintendo 64 throwback.
I don't remember some of these. Mucha Lucha.
I don't know that one.
That was like the little kid wrestlers, Mexican wrestling.
Oh, that sounds familiar now that you explained
Pinky
it.
and the Brain.
Yeah.
Static Shock. Static Shock.
I'm about to say the Thornberries better be on there.
No, that's Nickelodeon.
Oh, you're only talking about
this was
Cartoon
just
Network?
This was just WB17.
Oh,
Teen Titans.
Which one? Not Teen Titans Go, regular Teen Titans.
Regular Teen Titans.
Oh yeah,
Then Cartoon Network was Codename Kid Next Door.
Yep.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Where we going?
Powerpuff Girls. Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack. You said Jackie Chan Adventures.
The Men in Black series. Forgot about that.
A cartoon show?
Yeah, it was cartoon.
I think I actually remember that now that you said it.
Cubics. We were talking about that the other day. Robots.
Game is fun. What a game. That video game was phenomenal.
And then I think that was most of the ones we would watch. I'm sure there's other ones, obviously, that we forgot.
Those are the ones that I remember the most. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That was a good one. Someone on Reddit said, when you watch the VHS, like you said, it says, now your feature presentation.
Yes, that was it. Oh my god.
And then you get the FBI warning first.
Always.
As well. Never, you don't want to get got for, what's it
called?
Copyright.
Yeah, it's copyright.
It's copyright. It's called something else though, like ripping videos.
Oh, like burning discs.
Yeah, burning discs and stuff.
It's usually the openings to a movie that always bring me back to some nostalgia when I watch like movies that we used to watch when we were kids, mostly. Like you did say Pixar. Pixar is very nostalgic. I mean, It reminds you of when you were a kid, the lamb jumping on the eye. But I used to love when when Bugs Bunny used to come out with the top half of the tux. Yeah. He used to stand next to the Warner Brothers and eat the carrot. Like
what's up, Doc?
Nothing more nostalgic than Bugs Bunny coming out for the opening. I mean,
someone said when you go to gym class, they brought out the big colorful parachute, which I don't think ever happened. Honestly,
yeah, we
in my gym classes.
We didn't do that in Philly.
America's Funniest Videos. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, when they used to bring out the VHS tapes, they used to say in the corner like September 15th, 2001 or whatever.
They're always good.
I just had one in my brain and I just immediately forgot. Oh no, the nostalgia for us would be I think the scooters that you sit on and used to play soccer and or hockey.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those are always fun. Those are dangerous. Square scooters.
But you used to get your fingers stuck on them bad boys.
That was danger.
I used to get my fingers run over 90 times.
How about a good light bright? That thing was ass, honestly.
That thing was horrible. I hated that thing.
Light never worked. Always missing pegs.
Never had enough.
Someone said the sound of your modem connecting to AOL.
Jeff still deals with that.
He does, yeah.
Jeff doesn't have to worry about that nostalgia. It happens every day.
He enjoys it.
AOL dial-up? No, thank you. AIM
was it.
AIM was it.
What was your
Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith 3.
What was your screen name?
Oh, my username? Sorry. I thought you were asking what was my background and like the icon I used. It was literally Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith 3 when he had that hood on and his eyes were turned red. And my background was also, I'm pretty sure, Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. My username was still to this day DS1 Biggie.
Yep. Still smooth 82293.
Never changed it. Got it when we were born, and we kept it to this day.
Did you ever Rickroll somebody?
No, I did not. I think I was too young for that.
We used to mask links as other things, like, yo, watch this, and then Rickroll people. And you couldn't stop it unless you, like, used your task manager to shut your computer.
Yeah, I never got Rickrolled, thank God.
How do you feel about Gumby?
Oh, love Gumby. That little clay monster, loved Gumby. He was that was one of my favorite movies. The Gumby movie, man, I might have to put that on. Where can I find that, you think? Think that's available on Amazon Prime?
Probably somewhere.
No, we'll find it. What about foods? Any foods bring you back to this, like, for nostalgic moments?
Foods.
Off the top of my head.
I feel like Sunday dinners often were like the pasta and the meat. That's a big one.
Pasta and meatballs. For me, it was candy corn. I don't know why. Candy corn's
You like
ass.
that candy corn?
Not anymore. I'll admit. Like, I'll have one piece of candy corn every Halloween just for the nostalgia. Because when I was younger, I used to eat a whole thing of candy corn, and it used to kill me every time.
Bad. You could eat one. That's about it.
Yeah, that's something I eat now.
Like you said.
Candy corn's ass. Olivia's not happy about that I said candy corn's nostalgic.
Candy corn's up there with Peeps ass.
Peeps. I know someone who makes their Peeps go stale, and then they eat them. So
Peeps are bad.
I'm a big Peep guy. I'm not gonna lie, but I like them before they're stale, and I like them when they're stale. So
which color Peep?
Yellow.
They're all the same, I think. But
they are. But I go with the yellow ones for sure. I don't know why. They just remind me of little ducks, rubber duckies.
You remember the Welcome You've Got Mail?
No. I remember hearing it, but I think I was also still too young for that. I remember hearing it, but to me it wasn't like, at the age of whatever I was getting mail, I wasn't reading it because I was like 13. I didn't know what mail was.
You remember any old commercials that stick with you?
Yeah. That stupid ass Kids Bop commercial. They still got them. Because me and Olivia watched yesterday a stupid ass Kids Bop commercial come on, and the songs are horrible. And the voices are trash.
Did you hear the Not Like Us Kids Bop version?
No.
Oh,
but like, bad. Is it like 4 words? Because it's not the whole word curse words.
It's funny.
That you have to listen to it. Curse words. Excuse me.
You gotta listen to it. It's funny.
I'll go find that. Yeah, Kids Bop commercials.
You remember the Nestle tea commercial with the snowman that like was like ravaging through the city to find a Nestle tea? And then he
that sounds familiar.
He's like a stick figure, and then he turns back into a snowman after he gets his ice cold Nestle tea.
Do you remember the like moon Play-Doh that had like beads on it and you used to like squeeze it? That commercial? That commercial sticks with me to this day.
I forget what that's called.
I have no idea. I would ask Olivia, but she's too far away.
That Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid was a great commercial back in the day.
I feel like he wasn't crashing through buildings as much. He was
crashing through houses mostly,
yeah.
I think, or like schools. Sunny D was
those are wild.
Was a wild commercial every time.
That and Orbit gum wild commercials.
Yeah.
Or no, Orbit or Orbit.
No, it was
Double Mint, and then Take 5.
No. 5? The 5 gum had a wild commercial too.
Yeah, 5 gum, not Take 5.
But no, Orbit. What was Orbit's slogan?
Dirty mouth, clean it up with Orbit.
Dirty mouth. Yeah, that's wild. That's
and like it would be like someone would say like some wild shit, and then they'd be like, "Dirty mouth, clean it up with Orbit."
Exactly. Yeah.
They would say you lint liquor.
Yeah. It's insane. Like those commercials nowadays, they'd be memes for weeks with just an Orbit commercial that says "dirty mouth." Like, let's be real.
How do you feel
Uh,
about drinking out of a hose?
that I've done, and I will do today. So great moment. I love it. Very nostalgic. Playing in a sprinkler brings me the most nostalgic thing you could do. We went and played at a sprinkler this past Sunday, and I just feel like a kid every time. Like it's just
You
the
you enjoyed
most.
it? How'd you feel about Bill Nye the Science Guy?
I'm not gonna lie, I was too. I don't know if I wasn't shown him as a kid or
I feel like
if
I
I
only
just
watched them
didn't.
in school.
I never watched Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm pretty sure Olivia did though,
How
because
about
she actually
old?
talked about it
How
recently.
about the old school Food Network with Alton Brown?
Iron Chef America or Food Science.
Food Science, best show out there.
Food Science was sick. When he used to teach you about like how candy was made, or like chocolate bars, or like gum. Like he used to go to the factories and give you the science. Oh, what a show!
Diners, Drives, and Dives, but not with Guy Fieri back then.
Who was it with back then?
I forget what his name is.
I was gonna say I don't think I was.
Some tall white guy.
I don't think I was watching Diners, Drives, and Dives back then. We used to watch the only two shows, and we used to watch them every night. Was Iron Chef America on the Food Network. We used to watch Iron Chef America, and then we used to watch Food Science every night before we went to sleep. That was the show we went to sleep to.
A little bit of Sex in the City.
Or Sex and the City used to come on when we used to wake up. Friends was always on before we went to sleep. George Lopez. Oh my God. The George Lopez show opening is the most nostalgic.
George Lopez song.
Oh, yeah, that song is so nostalgic because every kid used to go to sleep with Nickelodeon on. They used to wake up to Nick at Night at 3 in the morning, and all you hear is George Lopez screaming every time. It's the most nostalgic show on Nickelodeon, hands down.
I don't think Diners, Drives, and Dives was hosted by somebody else. It was a different show that was the same
idea,
concept, but I forget what the guy's name was though.
Wait, did he have brown hair?
Yeah, it was. He also hosted like one of the Nickelodeon shows.
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. He had like curly brown hair, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I know exactly who you're talking about. I remember the show.
Mark Summers.
Yes, I know.
He
yes.
hosted Double Dare and then Unwrapped on Food Network.
Yep, I remember now. Yeah, that was a good show too. But my favorite show was Food Science. But he would have to go places that I liked because sometimes he'd go places where I don't like the food as a kid and I wouldn't be involved.
How about I just forgot.
Board games.
How about you remember hit clips?
Hit clips.
They were like the little music things you put in the little song thing.
Those were good ones. That was so random though. Like who thought of that little
silly
ass thing?
bands?
Silly bands. I was a big silly band guy. I used to trade for silly bands and everything. I was a big silly band.
You got a good collection though.
I still have my collection. It's upstairs. I never threw it away. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, very nostalgic. I had one more, Moon Sand.
Moon Sand.
Did you ever see that Moon Sand commercial? That sand that like glows.
I've seen it for sure.
That's a good one. That's a good nostalgic one.
Moon Sand.
Wait, you just said one, and I thought of something, and I forgot that fast. You said something about what did you say?
Hit clips.
Things you stick in there.
Cartridges, blowing on your game cartridges.
If you haven't done that, you haven't lived. No, but you ever go like to a museum? And there was those two magnets.
Oh yeah,
and you
two
throw
balls.
them up in the air, and they.
You still have those?
Yes, but that's very nostalgic. I take those out every once in a while just to
play with them,
just to feel like a kid again. Can't beat those.
Nothing like the Franklin Institute as a kid. For those that are not from Philly that are watching, Franklin Institute always good exhibits. Got to go through the heart. Got to go in the sports section.
And you got to try and beat all the kids.
Beat your friend and whatever's in there. I don't even know what's in there anymore. I haven't been in so long.
It's pretty much the same. I've been there not long ago, and it was the same. I did all the sports tasks.
Did you pass?
Of course. I was racing little kids, like dead serious too. Like they're like running their little hearts out, and I was just trucking. I don't care. I'm not losing.
You got to show them who's boss.
I'm trying to put my name up on the board here. I'm trying to set records.
True. They don't know about the board.
They don't know about the board. But
I
I think
think
I'm about to say
it's
that's a solid list of
it's all a list
nostalgic
of
shit.
random nostalgic shit.
Yeah, the movies ones is the most nostalgic though. It gets me every time. You throw on an
First
old movie.
first nostalgic movie that comes to your head.
Pokemon the movie.
That's a good Pokemon 2000. That one.
No, the movie with Mew and Mewtwo. That's not called 2000?
I forget. I think it's two.
No, that 2000 is Lugia. I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Which is my favorite one.
Yeah,
But
it's Pokemon the first movie. Yeah.
that one is the most nostalgic movie I could think of because I feel like that was one of those movies that we used to like put in the like take out, rewind it immediately with the VHS, and then just put it right back in. That was like one of those movies that was worn the f down by the time we were done.
Those were definitely bangers.
Oh well, I
That
mean, yeah.
and Small Soldiers,
Small Soldiers,
classic.
classic movie.
Go out and watch Small Soldiers. I think it's on Netflix. It might have taken it off.
I actually watched it not long ago. They might have taken it off now, but I watched it when I saw it on Netflix.
Young Kirsten Dunst before Spider-Man and a few big name actors. Honestly,
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure the dad of the kid is he's in a lot of movies. He's the dad in Transformers for Shia LaBeouf.
Tommy Lee Jones is Chip Hazard, obviously.
Yes. Well, you don't see him, but
you don't see him.
You hear his voice.
Dennis Leary's in there.
Who's the dad I'm talking about, bro?
Fimple. Let's see. Phil Fimple. Phil Hartman. He's Shia
LaBeouf's dad in Transformers.
Jingle All the Way. He's in Pee-wee's. He's in the Brave Little Toaster.
Oh yeah, hey, you saying that? What you saying? What you say? Pee-wee, like
Pee-wee
Pee-wee's Big Adventures?
Yeah, he's in Spaceballs.
Now that's a nostalgic movie. Pee-wee's Big Adventures. That's a nostalgic movie.
Pee-wee.
That man was interesting.
He just died.
I think he no, not recently. He died a while ago. I'm pretty sure. Pee-wee Herman, rest in peace. I loved him.
By Paul Rubens. He died last year.
Really?
Almost a year ago.
I feel like that happened so long ago. I was so upset when it happened too.
He got caught with some doing some stuff.
Well, I mean, are you surprised? He was screaming, "Where's my bike?" and like running around on a red bike with a red bow tie and in a gray suit, screaming like that. You think he wasn't doing anything?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't not think it. Definitely was like, oh, this guy could
be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought of a great one. Then we're ending it on this one. Blue's Clues.
Oh, Blue's Clues, banger.
But the original Blue's Clues bull.
He died?
No.
He did drugs.
He was bad on drugs. But he's good now.
I mean, he's talking to a dog that won't talk back to him for an hour a day.
I mean, if you're not doing drugs, talking to Blue, are you okay for real?
Blue and Magenta.
Yeah, Magenta too. Was he there for Magenta though? Because that's when they changed hosts. I don't know when Magenta came in.
I don't remember when Magenta came. They still had Salt and Pepper.
They were there. What was his? What's Danny?
Steve
on Blue's Clues with that stupid ass book and crayon his
drawings were ass. Gotta be honest.
I know, but I mean, for a stick figure, it wasn't too bad. I gotta say, for stick figures, he was doing all right. They were close to him too. There was peer pressure on that drawing. They were like zoomed in on that. They were like, "Don't fuck it up now."
You think everything was one take?
No.
They were it was Nickelodeon. You know what happens on Nickelodeon?
You don't do it on the first try. They
get someone else.
Dan Schneider. Oh, sorry, my fault. Whoopsie.
You'd have to cut that one.
Yeah, that's a bad. Anyway. But yeah, that's the most nostalgic things we can think of. If anybody else has, well, no, we know you guys have some, and if you do, leave them in the comments because we want to feel the nostalgia.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a little poll.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Like on Instagram, like put what the first nostalgic thing you can think of. That's a good one.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we head out today, when this comes out, I think it is National Sour Candy
You
Day.
know, today that they were recording real fast is National Hot Dog Day.
It is
How many how many glizzies you throwing back on National Hot Dog
6.
Day? 6? I think I could do 3.
I could probably do 4. Yeah, 4, something like that. Depends how big they are.
Whoa, that's what she said.
But yeah, it's National Candy Day when you guys are watching, listening to this. So, I got Dante and I some Barnett's sour candy, mega sour candies. Yeah, I got not that many in the bag, honestly.
We don't. Oh wait, is this how many
I
came in the bag?
did this. And
Oh,
then plus,
that's the bag.
yeah,
Yo,
there
that
wasn't
that
that many.
First off, I want to say they made these balls look way smaller on Amazon. These are big balls. I mean, like I
I
was
got a
planning
lot.
on I was planning on throwing a couple in my mouth. I'm not throwing a couple of these balls in my mouth. I'll die. So you let me know what
They're too
color you
big.
want us to do. Yeah, no, these
I don't
balls
know,
are big.
should we do the same color or different color?
No, we got to do the same color.
All right.
What color do you want to go with?
I'll tell you the flavors, and you can
Okay,
decide.
yeah, there we go. That's a good response. I'm
The
assuming yellow is lemon.
I assume so. It says lemon, lime, orange, and more. That's the only flavor profile we got.
Lemon, lime, orange, and then red. What we're gonna guess? Let's go red. And we'll guess.
All right.
Are you gonna lick test it first, or are you just gonna throw it in there?
I think we just gotta throw it in.
All right.
A shower for sure. Don't
Oh, yeah.
don't let it touch your tongue. I don't know what flavor this is.
Hey, yo. On the cast.
I don't know what flavor it is, but it's bad.
We're choking.
About to cry.
Holy hell!
Got anything else, Dante, before we go? What's your rating?
I fucking sour. I can't speak.
It's pretty sour.
What am I rating this on? The sourness or how it tastes?
The sourness.
10.
Yep, I agree.
11.
Definitely 10, 11, 12.
Taste? I can't get past the sourness, so we're gonna TVC, to be continued.
We'll try another one. We'll try a different flavor next week.
Yeah, I'll try again next week when we're together.
Hopefully that's the worst one.
Ugh, I almost cried on stream.
You got tears.
Yeah, I did.
But yeah. Thanks
on that
everyone
note-
for listening. If you see us, ask us for some sour candy. And thanks for drinking straight from the tap. Oh, well, I'll retry it. Dante just threw up.
Second time.
Yeah, don't put it in your mouth again. And yeah, thanks for drinking straight from the tap. We're unfiltered.
Yep, we are.